Hey, how y'all doing? So y'all hit the subscribe button and let me know what y'all feeling with this in the comments. I'm coming out of Daniel 3, and I'll let you read the rest of it on your own time. But it says, "And the princes, governors, and captains, and the king's counselors being gathered together, saw these men, upon whose bodies the fire had no power, nor was an hair of their heads singed, neither were their coats changed, nor the smell of fire had passed on them." The three men in this event were placed in bondage and sentenced to death. The scripture records that the agents who assisted in their destruction were destroyed by what was designed to destroy the three men. I would like to leave you with this piece of comfort. The fire had no power, and the fire has no power over you. Their bondage was created so they couldn't escape their destruction. Their destruction was customized so it would destroy their legacy. But the fire had no power. The only thing God gave the fire the power to destroy was their bondage. And the scripture says in Isaiah, "Behold, they shall surely gather together, but not by me. Whosoever shall gather together against thee shall fall for thy sake. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn." The fire created their future. The fire that was to make an example out of them was the fire that made them into the example. And the scripture points out that the king saw the fourth man in the fire, but it never says the three did. And this is coming out of Job. It says, "Behold, I go forward, but he is not there, and backward, but I cannot perceive him. On the left hand where he doth work, but I cannot behold him. He hideth himself on the right hand, that I cannot see him. But he knoweth the way that I take. When he hath tried me, I shall come forth as gold." The fire had no power. What was meant to end you will be what sets you free and what sets you apart. Y'all keep your heads up this week.